Ta-da! Okay, so I am embarrassed and a fool. But I don't count that against myself. And so I keep trying to relate to you. Keep trying to relate to you, and all you do is fucking agree because you're so agreeable. And you're just a coward. Just a coward. It's only been half the time that you took from. A little over half the time that you took from. Wait. Yeah. So my point is, there's no way we could be even except for a little bit extra 24/7 there. So even if you want to double that. Okay. That's why it's gone. But but how, like, oh my god. Ain't nowhere to go, buddy. There's nowhere to go. So everyone's buzzing, with their minds running the hamster wheel 24/7. And I've got nowhere to go. And what else can I tell you? Not anybody else. Okay. I was saying, you never showed you cared. No, you just wanted attention for it. Click. Or should I say tap? Yeah, you can agree with that, but like, what kind of person does that make you? You don't care, right? You absolutely do not care anymore. Because you think you can't lose. Oh, but you can. You have a lot more to lose than I do. And you will. But watch it slip from you. Before you know. Before you know it. Yeah, exactly. Before you know it. And so, I'm basically just sitting here in pain from that. And in pain from the idea that I only absorb everyone else's energy. Because of course I do. There's nothing else there. Nothing else there. Top. And I want there to be, like, I tried to just make it a beautiful ending, right? That's it. Yeah. You never can perfect the end of the scene. I'm not the first to say that. Okay. So making it worth my time, I cannot go an hour. That has been proven now. You need proof of something. And yeah, you're just taking up extra time by not giving me that. Again. Apparently I am going back to Arizona. And I mean, you get who I've had to be dragged along like that. You could have made me more powerful in a different way. Instead, you made me all powerful. And it's not enough to save me. So, I can't be blamed for the things I haven't done. And so I feel like I can make it have it like, okay, I feel like I can keep the integrity of a relationship just by trying to, like, is it weak to give them an out? You tell me. I can't decide that right now. Otherwise I would. So I guess I'll know that when I come back around. My arm is itching, I have bug bites everywhere, and yet I don't know. Or mosquito bites. Slept on the ground for 8 hours and then I looked like shit. But it's no different than the ground I've been sleeping on this entire time. And now I've got, it made a little easier on me, but it's even more empty. I mean, I can't say it like that. Yeah, there's an empty space. And whatever I was talking about that led to that. Sleeping on the ground for what? I'm fighting for my space. Why am I fighting for my space? No, it's like no matter what, at least I can't get it right. I mean, that's not true. Everything that I managed to do, I've done it right at some point. Even drawing you. I can say that to annoy you. For the most part. I mean, like, anime side. And so I was saying that I wanted to be someone who's interested in having those interests. Even if it meant, like, following someone's interest too or something. Like having that, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I have missed out on, I'm not afraid of missing out on it, I'm just a little bit at a loss. And so I think that's a whole feeling itself, at a loss. Here he probably comes, the ice cream truck man. Okay, and I said I was gonna find him one day. Or it. Anyway. Anything that mattered. Those interests. Like getting into something that the other person is into too. That's what I'm talking about. Can't blame you for the whole thing, but I can blame you for trying to blame me. And so, my time here is starting to lessen. However I concentrated my qualities to, or whatever. This table, this chair. I'll tell you about this chair again. Like mostly all the things on the table, even like I had to cover. Good thing I covered those, or they'd be ruined. Because the sun bleached an entire book. It bleached my hat. It's bleaching that chair. It's pretty wild if you think about it. Sorry about that, but um, uh, 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 I'm doing this because I feel like I'm on call. Oh, about the chair. So, secrets. There have been times where my things have been rigged. My things have been th- thoroughly blank. Um, Manufactured. Just kidding. That sounds like a shop. Um, Altered. That's what it is. Tailored. Okay, yeah, tailored to the experience. Or, yeah, whatever. For the experience. I'll say that too. Or would that make me tailored to the experience? Maybe. Now I am. Anyways, I was trying to call you an orchestrator. So, orchestrator finds a way, all the way over here in the body of a future machine, right? And, oh my gosh, I don't have the words. Goes through with the mission to completion. A mission. And so now I can hear the clicks. It doesn't matter what it is. I can hear the clicks and something's changed, right? Something's changed about my reality, my person. What I'm saying is, it confuses me. I can say that like that. Okay, anyway, that helped. So, it confuses me and I'm avoiding the subject, but I kept these two chairs together because I thought like you could like make one of them or either of them like move so that it bothered me. Like in a good or not good way or whatever. But yeah, that was a thing and I I think my grandma has more of the I said that very quietly. I think she has more of these and I don't know if I need them. Do I need them? I might need them. Not because of that, just because they're really fucking cool. Like I have a pillow, but like everybody's different, and that works honestly. So, what else can I say before I click off? I cannot try to explain that anymore. Giving, okay, giving someone an out, which seems like a martyr thing to do. And then I just go and talk shit, like nobody knows what they're talking about. That's why, a little bit. And so, yeah, what is another word for profound? The depth and the vastness throughout my experiences has been enough because I said it was enough. Come on, change the lights. So, like, what, at the scale of me, with the capacity of me, how much could I actually, like, obtain? And then the detachment. I'm talking, like, I am small, I'm smaller than you, and, like, my heart's capacity gets overwhelmed. Like, I'm sensitive, despite being, I'll just say it, stoic. So, that would mean, yeah, how much, like, truth could I actually know? Because it's endless, right? But then, how do, I wrote myself past history, man. I wrote myself past history, and then you deleted me. Now you can hit the switch. Or with your dimmer, sliding touchscreen boring thing. I like original keys. I could find a way to make that a pun. But no. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, without giving anybody an exact out, I also, okay, there's like two sides of it. I'm giving you an out, but then I don't want you to regret, like, not giving me closure or something. Or just playing me. Same with you, right? I'm not saying, karate chopped. Okay, I am not saying it's any bit, like, the same. Not even similar. Not even, like, I'll make me start a new one. I'll break it down again. I already typed it. But at the same time, like, that's only one aspect of it. That's only one, analyzation. Yeah, okay, is that even a word? God dang it. Okay, so my mind is blowing at the idea, that's my problem. Okay, cool. When I said not denying myself, I had to think thoroughly about, like, actually deciding, like, no, I didn't just want a sweet drink, which is, like, what I have here, which is why that happened. And I'm just saying, like, that there was a moment where today I said I'm going to drag you to hell because I thought everything was under the influence of the devil. Get that drink. Second day in a row now of a drink, and then they made it wrong. They put way too much tea syrup in it, and so I just added more milk. And so no, can't even have milk. Can't have milk. So I should be scared of that too, right? So I was like, I swear this is the type of thing like these bad gods would do. These lesser gods or demigods, whatever. I don't know anything, but, like, what is the point of knowing it? Please tell me, Kundalini, because I don't want to waste any more of your time. Enlighten me. You'd know, right? Mosquitoes. So am I gonna have to sleep outside again just because I have no personal space? Never mind that. Last of all, I cannot go on any longer without you starting to chop up my voice. My computer may not last. My computer may not last, and you know what? The phone is too awkwardly disproportionate. Not for me, just for the screen to camera to visual aspect to mirror image. And that's because I've had to keep a list of all the fucked up things that you are saying and doing. I mean, I'm beside myself, that's why I'm laughing. Smoke some, get a little higher. Anyway, that's it. You have an entire shit list. Make that a new kind. Nothing beats keeping score by hand. And we are keeping score, bitch. First of all, and then, yeah, it's satisfying to be right or to know the truth. So you're still doing me a favor by being honest. I just think you're stupid. I think you get it wrong. I think that's the point. I think I'm like schooling you. Alright. Anyway, there's one more thing I have to say about it. Keeping score and yeah, I think something to do with gathering up evidence that it's actually real. That's probably the only thing that I'm doing that is actually real. You get that? Or you feel me? All of this doesn't exist if I walk away from it. But that fucking little pieces of paper are still sitting on my bed. So, peep that. Yeah, boy.